Only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We're doing a battle report for you today. We got our Kroot going against boys, Orks. So we got a battle report with our boy Roger. We're testing out the new Kroot, not the new Kroot attachment, but the Kroot attachment that we've been kind of having a side project on the channel with. We're in the process of painting a lot of them. I think I painted 40 Kroots, a couple characters, and some rampagers, and then we still have everything else to paint. So this list, super fun list. This is the one that I kind of ran in an RTT, went 3-0 with. I definitely would bring this to a GT probably next year. So after Chaos Space Marine is done at LVO, I'll start working on some other projects and not just running Chaos Space Marines all year. This year we were really trying to get #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world, which we're ranked right now pretty high at #1. And next year is just going to be kind of up in the air. I don't know if I'm going Death Guard, wait till the Codex comes out. Definitely Terminus when that actually comes out with Typhus. So don't know what we're going to be doing for 2025, but I'm definitely going to be running more of this shit come 2025 with battle reports and GTs and RTTs and stuff like that. So this is going to be a good kind of game to see what the Kroot's attachment can do against Orks, block out, hold primary, stuff like that. So we're playing our boy Roger, who's playing the Orks. We're doing Terraform. This is the terrain setup. He actually does a lot of 3D printing. He actually 3D printed a bunch of our Kroot that we used for the Apocalypse game. So appreciate you, Roger. And then he actually is going to be selling this type of terrain as well. So if anybody's interested in this, these actually click into the terrain and all of these buildings can swap out either side. So these things just slide out and then you can basically turn it upside down and then slide them back in, so that way this could be this L or the other L. So either way, it's a really cool idea. They fold up as well, so all of them pop up, fold up, so it's really easy to store and bring. So you can get Rexar lasers, plexiglass centers, you can get Rexar lasers terrain setup, or if you want the foldable terrain, you can message me. I can send you over to him and he can kind of give you ideas on this. So a lot of stuff he's going to be start doing as well. So this is the terrain setup. It's layout 1 and we're playing the Terraform mission, which is great for Horde Orks or Kroot. So the Terraform, if you do an action on one of these and live and control it, so you have to live, control it, and complete the action while still being on the objective, you get a Terraform. Until the end of the game, you get 2 points each command phase for doing that Terraform objective. Then you also get, I believe, 4 points for each objective marker that you hold, up to 15. So turn 1, if you terraform all 3, you're basically going to max out and win the game. So let's get into the army list. Actually, we'll get into sponsors real quick. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, appreciate all my Patreons. Wouldn't be doing this without you guys. If you guys are interested in competitive coaching with one of the best players in the world, we're ranked #1 in the United States. We have competitive dirtbag coaching on the Dirtbag Nation. And Grandmaster coaching. If you guys want the more in-depth coaching with battle reports, you can head over to that and support us there. Or if you want any of the merch, head over to the merch store or hit us up on Discord for any of the dice, stickers, and widgets, which are used in every single game. So let's get it back after our sponsors. What's up, gents? If you want to support the channel, the best way to support us is to click on any of these links in the descriptions as well as on the main page. We have our 3D6 Wargaming, the objective markers. We have the Rexar lasers terrain. Use the code DIRTBAG for free shipping. And also the Patreon page. That'll be at the end of the video. But the merch store is the news store. If you guys want to support and wear some of the swag at the RTTs and GTs coming up, make sure you come up to me and say, hey, check out this swag, because I will love it. We have a bunch of Orc swag, a bunch of 40k swag, but mainly we got the Dirtbag swag. This tumbler, legit, use it every single day. Coffee and water, and then these hoodies are so comfortable. I would recommend getting a size up just so they're comfortable on you, as well as with the t-shirts and any of the muscle tees. not only can you support us at the merch store, but you can also support us on Discord by messaging me specifically, DM. We sell poker chips, which are great for objective markers, naming specific units that have buffs or debuffs, and sticky objectives. We use them every single game. All of the stickers are available as you see over here. And then all these models, we have Cypher, which is in every single list. We have our Tech Priests for Grey Knights and any Space Marines. They're really hard to get. We have the Phobos Librarian, the Phobos Lieutenant with the combi weapon. Kaldis Assassin should still be in every single list. And the old school Cotiez mop. But guys, let's get back to the video. And we're back. So let's go over the lists. We have two. This is one of the 3D prints he made with the Kroot. I'm going to be using this as a hammerhead. And this is our boy Brian's hammerhead. I'm probably going to be using 2 of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with. I might have to use like these side sponsons, put like magnets on them, so that way they stick out further. So it's kind of like the same size as a hammerhead. So I'm not cheating, but they look really fucking cool for Kroot. So we have 2 hammerheads, 2 of the lone spears. One has a javelin, one has a gun. We have a 20-man, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 regular of the Kroot carnivores. We have the character with the enhancement of dev and precision. We have the one that gives feel no pain if they kill a unit, 1 unit of hounds, 2 units of stealth suits, 1 unit of the pathfinders. We have 2 Vespid units, so these 5 guys are going to be Vespid. They're the kill team. I forgot the other Vespid at home, but we have 2 units of Vespid, 3 units of 2 of the riders. They're actually really good, and then 2 units of the rampagers, plus a unit of Farsight, so the guy that gives +1 to wound within 9 inches, free stratagem, and 3 flamer AP1 dudes. So flamer AP1 +1 to wound, can fall back and shoot, and basically can overwatch for free with the Farsight. So that's our list. Really like this list. Does really well. His list, he's got the big fucking FU Forge World 30 fucking boys, Goliath, Orc Truck, a bunch of Orc boys with Orc characters, Pain boys, got Gaz, of course, with 2 of the bodyguard dudes. He's got the jump pack dudes, Squig, handler with the unit of 20 Gretchen, or unit of 10 Gretchen, unit of 10 Gretchen with the character, boys with Knob, boys. So just a ton of orcs on the table. And this is our deployment. So I scout everything. So I put everything on the line. These guys are insane. They're fucking 90 points. They infiltrate and they scout 7. So they can either scout forward or they can scout back into more defensive position. So these guys, instead of the kill team, because the kill team can infiltrate, but they can't scout, which is dumb. So you have to spend 55 extra points for a character to redeploy them, which would be worth it if you're just trying to go all Kroot. But these guys for 90 points, which is what, 50 points cheaper, you can just do it yourself. So that's why these guys are in there. I know they're not Kroot, but they're still really good for what they do. And they can look out for the hammerheads if you need them to. So again, we put everybody on the line. Everybody's just going to scout forward. This is his deployment, same thing. Everything is basically on the line. We have our hounds on the line as well, because they're going to try and block out as well. But this is after scout. So we wound up going first, which helped us a lot with this mission. So these guys scout forward. They try to terraform in the center. They try to terraform up here. This guy scooches up, gets line of sight onto all the boards so I can get some rerolls. These guys move up, and I believe they try to terraform down here. Yeah, I'm not sure if they... I think I just tried to terraform everything, honestly. So terraform. He's got a lot of options to chew through. Hammerhead scooch up, get line of sight onto Gaz's unit. I wanted to try and move up this thing, so that way he can try and shoot precision, which I don't think he can kill the character. Yeah, because the little guy, I don't know if he's a character. If he is, then I can precision out the little guy with the banner to try and get rid of his 2-up invuln save. If the little guy's a character, I think I can pitch a decision about. Let me know if he's a character or not. And then everything else kind of just waits. So the Rampagers scooch up in that little triangle to wait. These guys hang back. The Hammerhead hangs back. These guys block out. Vespid, stealth suits, and this guy has Lone Op with precision on the sniper. And then you can see the Pathfinders. So they scouted up 7, staying outside of 9 inches, and then they basically just ran forward, and then they blocked off as much as they possibly can. So we got a little triangle here, spread out, little triangle here, and then the Hounds did the same thing. So they scouted up 7 to here, and then they advanced, so they moved 12 with the advance, and then they basically blocked out up here. So we blocked out from this all the way down to here. So yeah, good luck turn 1 with the Orks. So that was cute. That was basically what this whole list is designed for. So he's got to basically chew through these guys, get closer to me. I left enough space for these guys to kind of run around, which was my bad. The Hounds probably could have been a little over more, but that was our turn 1. So turn 1, we get Establish Locus, which we do in the center for 2, and then we get Assassinate, which we weren't able to do because this guy missed. So after turn 1, we did a bunch of shots into some random dudes over here, killed a couple boys. He then obviously clears all of the screens, so he kills all these guys with the Hounds. He then moves up, piles in a little bit. These guys move up. This guy scooches over to get line of sights onto all of these guys, and these guys committed up here. So they advanced, charged, and just put fucking 50 boys on the objective. So he killed this 10-man unit, and that was it. So he killed the 10-man on there doing the action. We're still able to get the action done over here and get the action done over here. So we were able to terraform on 2 objectives. But turn 1, we got 15. So we had 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, and then 15 for terraform. So his turn 1, he got Mark for Death, which was super hard on turn 1, and then Cleanse, he wasn't able to get on the objective, so he didn't get any secondary on turn 1. Turn 2, we then start moving up and just shooting everything. So these guys came down from Deep Strike within 12, so they can flamer all the boys. These guys came in from reserves. These guys scooted up to get the charge off. These guys moved up. This guy trying to get the rerolls. This other one down here try to get line of sight onto this unit to try and get the rerolls, because the 20-man's about to come in and just work everything. These guys scooted up, followed by the Riders. If they shoot at anything, the Riders get to shoot back at them for free within 6 inches. So if they shoot at anything within 6 inches of the Riders just get to shoot everything back at them. And if I had the full rerolls on the unit, I don't think it lasts till next turn. But still, free shots back is awesome. The Hammerhead scoots up, tries to get line of sight onto the truck, which I think we shoot everything at the truck to blow it up. Then the guys get out. Gaz is still stuck over here because he didn't roll that far for the advance. Then after this, you can see all the boys we have here now. This is what is left over. So he's got the character right here. After the charge, we killed the unit, so I get the 5-up Feel No Pain. Over here, he still has a bunch of boys left because we didn't get a lot of guns. I charged in, bounced off, he clapped back, killed the guys that charged in, which was funny. Then over here, we moved up, shot as much as we possibly can, charged with the Rampagers, did mortal wounds on the charge, and finished off the guys with the Rampagers. The Rampagers are just insane. So that all he has left is the guy, which didn't die to the Hammerhead. Guys inside, Gaz, dudes blocking the backfield, 2 of the jump pack infantry, this big ass FU monster, and a bunch of full man boys in this corner over here. So his turn 2, he gets 4 because he holds his home field objective. He gets no prisoners and established locus. So no prisoners, he's able to kill. Doesn't finish off this unit. I think he's able to kill the Rampagers over here with the guns from this guy. So he kills 1 unit with the kill, and then over here Gaz charges in and then just bounces off of these guys. And then I think we fell back with the Rampagers, scooted up everything, and then just murdered Gaz to shooting. I think we threw a grenade to kill the character. So we killed the character with the grenade. That's the best way to kill the guy. And then all the shots into Gaz, and then charges with the mortal wounds from the Rampagers again, who fell back. These guys came in from reserves. These guys scooted up with all the flamers. These guys lived somehow. Vespid came down. And then these guys are holding the objective over here with the Rampagers. So going into turn, we had 15 on primary, 12 on primary, 12 on primary, 12 on primary. He had 4, 4, 8, 8. He's like deciding what to do with this big FU dude. So he basically turns a little bit to get on the point and tries to make the charge into the Rampagers, just nuke the Rampagers. Rampagers live, pile in, just tie up the big thing. So that way these guys who died the turn before, I spent 2 CP to bring him back on next turn. So now I have 20 extra carnivores that are coming down to try and steal the point over here next turn. The Tau suits are still alive. All these guys up top are still alive. We still have 2 Rampagers left up here with the character. Stealth suits are running forward. These guys are blocking out the back. Riders are running forward. So all he has left are these Gretchen in the back here. 1 Storm Boy ready to hop out. This guy, and then the Gretchen back here. So he gets containment, which that's why he had to stay back here to do containment, and then secure no man's land, which he secured this one for 4 or 3. So end of this turn, he doesn't have a lot left. He's just got the big guy, which I kind of ignored a little bit. Like the hammerheads probably should have been shooting at this thing. This thing probably should have died a couple turns earlier, but the hammerheads were just shooting at random orcs as well. So hammerheads then finally start unloading on this thing, and I think the thing lives at the end of the game, because turn 5, it's like, all right, I'm winning on primary, winning on secondary, might as well just keep, you know, focusing on points rather than just trying to focus down and killing this big thing. But end of the game, this was a quick game because once all these guys died on turn 2, it was really just kind of like holding the points and just slowly whittling away the orcs. End of the game, this is what we wound up having left. So let me pull this over. This is the final score. So we still had a lot left on the table. Orcs had 1 unit of junk pack dudes that came out to do an action. This big ass thing left, and then the Gretchen on his home field to block out the home field back here. So final score 95 to Kroot. We had 15, 12, 12, 12, so 50, and then we had 35 out of 40 for secondary score. He had 24, so we had 4, 4, 8, 8, and then on secondary he had 26 out of 40. So turn 5, he actually had 10, assassinate and extend battle lines. So that was good turn 5 on him. So Roger finished up with 60 out of 95. This was the first time me and Roger played, so it was pretty cool to kind of like finally play a match at our local store in Jersey. And you know, obviously he's printing a bunch of stuff for us, so appreciate that as well. But yeah, so a lot more games to come with Roger, but orcs were fun to kind of see on the table. Kroot was definitely fun to play. A lot of tricks that Kroot can do. Stealth built in is definitely clutch, as well as the 5-up invuln save to shooting lived a lot, and also the 6-up invuln, just for, you know, they don't really survive that well in combat, but at least if they're able to get the charge off with 4 rerolls to hit, definitely helps out. +1 to hit if you're wounded, +1 to wound if you're at below half strength, which is insane, and all the grenades in the world. So definitely would try this out again with the suits. If you want to take the suits out to add more Kroot, you can, but definitely keep the hammerheads in there. Best bit of grade for secondaries. 2 lone spears, and then these guys are just optional if you want to bring some type of flamers or meltas. I think the meltas were just a little bit overkill, but the flamers kind of keeping them back and killing the chaff that you need to kill on points is great. And he can rapid for free because of the free strat. So pretty cool unit right there. I definitely want to play that unit again. But yeah, great game. Super quick battle report for you guys. Definitely want to get this done, you know, before the weekend. So let me know in the comments below what you liked, didn't like, how we can improve on the channel, and what type of armies and battle reports you want to see. If you guys are Patreons, you get first suggestion. You get to head over to patreon.com and support the channel, and you get your own Patreon Discord, so that we can talk to us one-on-one. If you guys want some coaching, head over to there. We're ranked #1 best player on ITC in the United States. So that's pretty clutch. And we're #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world right now. So guys, appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you in another video soon. What's up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are thinking about joining the Patreon page, we're going to go over each tier and how it's going to benefit you and what you're looking for specifically to get out of 40k and 10th edition coming up. There's a lot of stuff to go over. There's a lot of tactical videos up on the channel, which is for free. There's going to be a bunch of perks that you get specifically for being a part of the Dirtbag Nation Patreon page. So first off, we have the first tier, which is $1 a month. You guys get first access to the videos over at patreon.com. You also get access to the Discord, which is specifically a private link in the Discord that only Patreon members can see. So you guys will have first access to that. Also a benefit is Patreons over the Dirtbag Nation get live streamed games on patreon.com streamed from YouTube, but there's only links specifically for the patreons.com. So not only do you get first access to these videos, you also get to see live stream games specifically only on patreon.com. The next tier is the Justicar. You guys get a shout out on every single video on YouTube. You also get to support us a little bit more. You get first dibs at voting on Discord, as well as you just kind of say, hey, I just want to be a Justicar Dirtbag and support you guys a little bit more than that $1 a month tier. But you get all the same access as well as the different color over on the Discord. So the third tier is the competitive Dirtbag. This tier, you get a lot more one-on-one coaching. This is a lot of the Dirtbags over on the Dirtbag Nation. They are able to send out messages one-on-one, go over list ideas, tactics, anything you guys want to talk about. When I was getting into 40K, or really any game in general, I always wanted to message the top players in the meta and just ask them questions. This $10 a month tier gets you that opportunity to message us one-on-one on Discord, so that way we can actually coach you, give you our insights, suggestions, and that's going to get you better at the 40k 10th edition as a whole. So that tier alone, just $10 a month to have one-on-one coaching, one-on-one messages anytime throughout the month, that's going to be a perfect tier for you guys. Even if you're brand new to the game, we go over 1,000 point list, 1,500 point list, 2,000 point brand new starting list, team list, anything you guys need. That's what the competitive Dirtbag tier is for. Also, you get a little bit red number name tag on Discord, so people know that you're really serious about getting into the competitive scene. The Grandmaster Dirtbags. This is the all-in-all $25 a month tier. You get one-on-one coaching, everything we said prior to this, but you guys get to see me, Mike, any of the other Dirtbags play your specific list that you want to see tested out live on one of our battle reports. You guys get to mention, suggest videos you guys want to see coming up on patreon.com. So you guys get the above first tier benefit of everything that we do over at Dirtbag Nation. All the support mainly comes from you guys supporting us over here at Dirtbag Nation. And Grandmasters, I can't thank you enough, but for $25 a month, you get one-on-one coaching and anything you want to see live on the tabletop. So you get to see a professional play right in front of you. You guys get to kind of like see it one-on-one, and I'm actually making this specifically for you. There's also TTS events that you guys can suggest. If you guys want to do a first 1 or 2 turn run through on TTS, we can actually log in and coach you one-on-one with that. If you guys see us at any GTs, you guys get special benefits, free dice, stuff like that. Anytime you purchase a merch thing on Discord, you guys get a free limited edition Dirtbag dice sent to you with every single purchase on top of that. So there's a lot of benefits coming up with the Grandmaster Dirtbag. You guys, I can't thank you enough for supporting us. Definitely let me know which tier would be best for you if you go over to patreon.com and specifically go to a tier. And make sure you don't forget to message me up on Discord. That's where we check every single day. If you guys are really into getting into 10th edition 40k, head over to Patreon, join the competitive Dirtbag or the Grandmaster. Message me as many times as you possibly want, and I'll coach you the best I possibly can on any specific army that you guys play. Mainly our armies right now, currently, going into 2024, is going to be Chaos Space Marines, Grey Knights, Death Guard, and then we have Custodies, Sisters, and I think that's it going into the wings of 2024. But again, any other army that you guys play, we have other coaches lined up for the Dirtbags that are ready to take on that role of the competitive Dirtbag page. So guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for joining the Dirtbag Nation if you guys are already part of us. And we'll see you in another video soon.